and thank you for visiting my channel. If you're new here, my name is Miriam, and I'm a numerologist. I read numbers for people to give you an update on your life, and that's what I'm going to do today. I'm in a little bit of a rush, but I do still feel called to do this in this moment, so I am going to go ahead and do a random number generation. Whenever I do it, it does have like a first 1 through 10 random number generation pull up naturally, and this one is going to be a 6. So that's going to be the overarching narrative through this next one. So this is 6: family, marriage, love, passion, desire, weight, your self image, stuff like that. Okay, that's going to be in that scope. Generating your 1 through 99, and we have 601. Oh, so either you are about to start a new love, and it might be a love for yourself, but it's something that just it's a portal that you're choosing to walk through. You're choosing to walk through the portal to love, to self-love, to understanding yourself in a way that a yogi would, like being able to meditate even whenever you're driving, like in every aspect of your life. Meditation is constantly happening. So, it's it's 6 standing in front of a portal where a 1 is hanging here, or it's a 1 standing in front of a portal where a 6 is waiting here. Either or can choose to cross the portal. They might decide to meet in the portal. Either way, this will be a fulfilling type of love. And what is more fulfilling than self love? We talk about self love all the time. Like, that's just kind of something that is like, people are like, yes, love yourself, love yourself. But it's way easier said than done. Because there's so many other thoughts that go on in people's heads that are not love, that also aren't you. There are things that we hold on to that you heard people say about other people. And then if you start to recognize that in yourself, you're, oh no, well, people aren't going to like me because of that thing. So, like, essentially, the update is meditate. Such a buzzword. It's like, it's not even a real word anymore. Yeah, I meditate. Like, yeah, but what is meditate? You know? Med, it, ate, meditate. Ate some meds? It ate some meds? you know? Like, what are the it feels like medicine. Like, sometimes it tastes like medicine doing it. Like, oh, let me sit down and close my eyes and think for 7 minutes or whatever. And that's because really and truly most of us don't comprehend what authentic meditation is. Being able to be like, yeah, this is what meditation actually is, which is like, okay, I'm not going to blow past this person. I'm not going to flip this person off whenever they drive past me like an ass. I'm going to choose to not do that because then I'll have less things to talk about. I'm not going to absorb um, content that's going to make me lose time thinking about it. Because that's what happens a lot. We'll lose time thinking about something. Like, oh, me and my brother had an argument and we were fighting about this, and this. So I'm going to just keep thinking about that for a long time all day. Actually, you know what? That was a waste of my time. I could have been thinking about butterflies or something to create. I could have been thinking about, I could have written a story. I could have whatever. And so removing things down to its base, but down to its nothing, down to what it is when there is nothing else there. Like an activity where you just do one thing at a time. Perhaps this is you growing the love of doing one thing at a time. Okay? You're working on something, but you don't have music playing, Try listening to brown noise. Or I call it Neapolitan noise, which is white, pink, and brown noise mixed together. Pink noise is like when the water hits the sand a little bit, like it's like sand. White noise is like TV or rushing water. Brown noise is like if you were in a tree and the silence from that. So anyway, um, this is the work that's put ahead of you today. Okay, is to love yourself, but like for real, not for play for play. And I think it might be a little difficult because maybe you don't know what your love language is, and that's okay. You just have to step through the portal with an open heart and accept that you need love whatever way that your love needs. Let yourself have time to just let this be the beginning of the journey. You're not going to know all the answers yet, but you're allowed to start. You're allowed to be new at something, even if that something is loving yourself truly and unconditionally in a way that is is pure and not just feeding the egos. And there is a big distinction between that, and it may take some time to really comprehend it. We can know it, we can say it, we can, but it takes time for us to know how that feels in our energy, in our puzzle pieces. So anyway, much love, y'all. Keep a lookout for the numbers and stay synchronized.